Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Myself Atisham Hamid and welcome to my YouTube channel Computernetic Zone for another exciting lecture. In today's lecture, I will be discussing about system software. System software consists of programs that control the operations of the computer and its devices, or you can say that system software is an interface between the application software, user, and the hardware. We have few types of system software like operating system, device drivers, utility programs, and language translators. System software. And the first one we have is operating system. Operating system is the most important program that runs on a computer. Every general purpose computer must have an operating system in order to run other programs. Operating system performs basic tasks that are as under. Operating system recognizes input from the keyboard, tracks file, sending output to display screens, controlling peripheral devices such as printers and disk drives. If someone asks you that what are the four basic tasks that any operating system performs, so these are the important tasks like recognizing the input from the keyboard, tracking files, sending output to the display screens, and controlling devices such as printer and disk drives. And we have examples of operating system like Windows, Linux, and Mac operating system. Next one we have is device drivers. A device driver is a program that controls the specific device that is attached to the computer. There are device drivers for monitors, printers, CD-ROMs, or other drives. Nowadays, many device drivers are built into the product. In case operating system fails to recognize newly added device, then user will have to install a driver of the new device. So these drivers are most important for any of the device. Now in these days, as technology advancement is on, so many device drivers are already built into the product. If you are going to have another window, if you newly install another window, then you'll have to install the drivers of all devices. In case system or operating system fails to recognize any newly added device, that means there is a problem in the drivers. So you will have to install the driver of the new device. Next one we have is utility programs. Utility programs is defined as a program that performs specific tasks related to the management of the resources, files, operations, and memory management of the computer. So we have few utility programs, that is virus scanning software, disk defragmenter, and backup software. So these are all the utility programs. Next one we have is language translators. Language translators, these are the software that are used to convert programming language source code into machine code or object code. The machine code is also known as object code. We have few types, and this is a very important concept. in any of the programming domain. And types are compilers, interpreters, and assemblers. The first one we have is compilers. Compilers convert complete high-level language source code as a whole at once into machine code or object code. And we have few examples like C language, C++, Java, and C#. So these languages have compiler that basically convert high-level source code into machine code at once. Next one we have is assemblers. Assemblers convert assembly language program into machine code. And the next one we have is interpreter. Interpreter converts high-level language source code into machine code or object code line by line. So there's a difference between compiler and an interpreter. You can see the compiler converts complete high-level language source code into a machine code at once, whereas the interpreter converts the source code into machine code by line. Suppose there are 100 lines of code. So what compiler does, compiler will convert the whole 100 lines high level source code into machine code at once. So 100 lines of code will be converted into machine code at once, whereas if you're taking the same example, like we have 100 line of codes source code, so what interpreter does, it converts the 100 line of source code into machine code line by line. For example, line 1 will be executed first, then line 2, then line 3, then line 4, then line 5, then line 6, then line 7, and so on till 100. So we have few examples of interpreter like programming languages Ruby, PHP, and Python. These languages support interpreter. So that's all for today. If you like this video, you can share it and click on the bell icon so that you can get more videos. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you can subscribe it. And if you have any question related to this video or any topic, you can ask in the comment section. I will definitely respond there. Thank you and have a good day.